Ah, the American political theater, where the stars never age and the plot twists are as predictable as a midday soap opera. In the red, white, and blue corner, we have former Vice President Mike Pence, emerging like a phoenix from the ashes of political obscurity to remind us that he still has a voice, one that resonates with the echoes of the past when taxes were lower and the economy was a well-oiled machine of prosperity under the golden-haired maestro, Donald J. Trump. Pence, once the loyal sidekick to the Trumpian juggernaut, has taken up the mantle of tax crusader, urging House Republicans to stand firm against the White House's latest brainchild, a scheme to hike taxes on the top 1%. Yes, you heard it right, folks. The White House, in its infinite wisdom, is floating the idea of a millionaire tax hike to offset the cost of eliminating taxes on overtime pay, tipped wages, and retirees' Social Security. It's as if they're trying to win a popularity contest by promising everyone a pony, funded by the pockets of the well-heeled. Advancing American Freedom, the conservative policy advocacy group Pence launched in 2021, has penned a heartfelt letter to congressional Republicans. In it, they passionately appeal to the collective memory of a time when tax cuts were as American as apple pie, and the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017 was the crowning glory of Trump's economic wizardry. The letter implores Republicans to resist the siren call of tax hikes and to renew the tax cuts that were the secret sauce in Trump's recipe for economic success. Now let's take a moment to appreciate the irony of Pence, a man who once stood in the shadow of a political colossus, now stepping into the spotlight to champion the very policies that define the Trump era. It's like watching a spin-off series where the sidekick tries to carry the show, hoping to rekindle the magic of the original. In a world where political alliances are as stable as a Jenga tower in a windstorm, Pence's stance against raising taxes on the wealthy is a nostalgic nod to the days when Republicans were synonymous with tax cuts. He argues that less taxes mean more jobs, an age-old mantra that has been the bedrock of conservative economic philosophy. But let's face it, in the grand circus of politics, anything can happen, and the plot is always ripe for a twist. Meanwhile, the White House is quietly whispering sweet nothings to House Republicans about a proposal that would raise the tax rate for those making more than $1 million to a hefty 40%. It's a plan designed to fund Trump's ambitious 2024 campaign promises, which include cutting taxes on overtime pay, tipped wages, and retirees' Social Security. But before you start imagining millionaires clutching their pearls in horror, remember these discussions are still in the preliminary stages. In the political world, that means they're as solid as a snowflake in July. Pence's response to these tax hike whispers is a classic Trumpian line. Republicans don't raise taxes, Republicans cut taxes. It's a rallying cry for the faithful, a reminder of the good old days when tax cuts were the order of the day and the economy was the envy of the world. Yet in a plot twist worthy of a political thriller, Pence has often critiqued Trump's policies during his second term. Most recently, he's been vocal about Trump's tariff uncertainty, arguing that even a 10% tariff would drive inflation higher and hurt American families. It's a delicate dance, balancing loyalty to the Trump legacy while advocating for limited government and congressional authority over tariffs. And then there's the small matter of the 2024 presidential race. Pence, who briefly flirted with the idea of running, has since retreated from the limelight, dropping out of the race at the Republican Jewish Coalition's annual event in Las Vegas. It was a moment of high drama, with Trump taking the stage soon after Pence's announcement, blissfully unaware, or perhaps deliberately indifferent, to his former running mate's news. Their paths crossed again at former President Jimmy Carter's funeral, marking their first public appearance together in nearly 4 years. It was a moment of reconciliation, or at least a cordial handshake, as Pence congratulated Trump on his 2024 election victory, despite refusing to endorse him. Ah, politics, where friendships are as enduring as the latest news cycle. Pence's journey has been one of distancing himself from his former boss, a path fraught with challenges since the riot at the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021. On that fateful day, Pence defied Trump's wishes by affirming that former President Joe Biden rightly won the 2020 election. It was a moment that earned him the ire of Trump's most loyal supporters and a place in the annals of political courage, or treachery, depending on your viewpoint. As for Pence's political aspirations, his campaign failed to gain traction as Trump's lead over the crowded Republican field widened. Republican voters, it seems, have long memories, and Pence's disloyalty during the Capitol attacks has not been forgotten. Yet among the slim anti-Trump base, Pence has been lauded for his courage, with voters at town halls in Iowa and New Hampshire often thanking him for standing up to Trump. Even former Governor Chris Christie, another Republican with a complicated relationship with Trump, praised Pence for his constitutional fortitude. It's a rare moment of bipartisanship in a party often divided by loyalty to Trump. So there you have it, folks. The political saga continues, with Pence playing the role of the cautious conservative, advocating for tax cuts and limited government, while the White House dabbles in tax hikes and ambitious campaign promises. It's a tale as old as time, with characters as colorful as a 4th of July parade and plot twists that keep us on the edge of our seats. What do you think, dear viewers? Are tax cuts the key to prosperity, or is the White House onto something with its tax hike proposal? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please share them in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more satirical takes on the news that keeps America talking. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and let us know which political twist or turn you'd like us to dissect next. Until next time, keep questioning, keep laughing, and keep watching.